Hello friends, welcome to Aerois. If you're here, that means you're here for a recap. I am Rhiannon from the future, here to take you through what makes Aerois real quick. So, if you're wondering what Aerois is, and no, I'm not talking about the wonderful air-rated milk chocolate bar that comes in either milk chocolate, mint, or an orange-flavoured variety. No, you'd be wrong. Aerois is a D&D 5e homebrew campaign created by Mark Humes. It's an awesome world, awesome adventure. It's got your classic sort of D&D adventuring like you'd expect, but it's also got wonderful like sprinklings of like astral space travel. Astral space travel, sci-fi. Oh, floating sky cities. It's great. It's got everything you could ever possibly need. It's so good. If I had to give Aerois a rating, I would give it an F. And I mean F because you can describe Aerois using words beginning with F. Fantasy, fighting, fun. Fantasy, fighting, fun. Anything else? Anything else in my notes? Anything else? Fantasy, fighting, fun, friendship. You're gonna be surrounded by friends. It's gonna be a good time. Aerois is just like, a lot of people describe it as like as just like watching a home game. Because it's very chill. It's very much just a group of mates hanging out, playing some D&D together. It's got a really nice home game feel. So if you're into that, please stick around and please enjoy the show. And if you're using recaps as a way of catching up, then I hope to see you guys in the live streams very soon. If you choose to catch up this way, it'll be amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna pop you over to Rhiannon from the past, where she'll guide you through chapter 1 in her weird, chaotic way. Enjoy. I'll see you soon. Bye! Hi, why are you here? Why am I here? Recaps, that's why. You know why we're doing recaps? Because time. Not enough time. There's not enough time, and there's also way too much time, you know what I mean? Turns out, this is all an elaborate ruse.
High Rollers D&D is my channel now.
It's mine. I have claimed it. Nobody else can have it anymore. This is mine. If you see my eyes doing this, catch that, did you see that? I'm like a cryptid. Enhance, zoom. Did you catch that? That's because I had a teleprompter working. Well, I didn't. That's a lie. I couldn't get it to work, so my phone's there instead. Let's just do an intro. Let's not do an intro. Let's do a recap instead. If you fancy having a quick look at the characters in the campaign, I suggest watching the 10 Days of Aerois playlist, which is over this corner. It should be on this corner, if I remember to do it. Or if I can't figure it out, I'll put it in the description. It's a great way to get started. Otherwise, I will quickly blast off some character descriptions right now, just so you know what you're in for. We have Ayla, Wild Elf Barbarian, played by Katie. We have Keelek Adkalar, an Aarakocra cleric, played by Tom. We have Sentry, a Guardian Paladin, played by myself. It's me. And then we have Lucius Virian Elowin Elenasto, played by Chris Trott, who is an Arcane Chromat. And then we have Nova Viager, played by Kim, who is an Air Ganassi Warlock. And then obviously we've got Mark, who's the DM, and all the amazing NPCs, and the wonderful world builder himself. So enjoy. We're first introduced to the party on board the Sparrowblade airship as it heads towards the city of Goldthrone, which is a large trading city based in Savona in the lowlands of Aerois. There the ship will resupply before heading off to the sky city of Gusthaven that only passes over Goldthrone probably once or twice a year. So getting there on time, it's pretty important. The ship is making really good headway when suddenly it comes under attack by this gang of masked, assailants, bad people, naughty guys, naughty boys. A bunch of naughty boys and girls jump on board. They brandish swords with really weird, unusual technological energy glowing through them, and they have this weird quadruped armoured dog thing as well that's with them that is like a robot dog. You know, like the Boston Dynamics dog? It's like one of those, but just bad. This group of really bad dudes starts wreaking havoc on the ship, breaking out into fighting, and soon explosions start taking hold of the ship and fire starts spreading everywhere. And that's when the party leap. They leap out of their cabins and rush into action, as heroes are wont to do. Jump straight into danger and not, leave. These masked attackers are really strong, even with Ayla's hammer and Sentry's axe just swinging like wildness, just bam, bam, bam. Nova, Quill, and Lucius give it everything they have until the intruders are finally defeated. And with the airship quickly descending out of the sky, they rush to plan an escape. The party and 4 survivors manage to make it into the cargo hold of the airship, The 4 survivors being Arvel, a dwarf heading for his home city of Goldthrone, Vala, a young girl, probably about 14, with black hair and purple eyes, and her 2 companions, Sister Yusuf and Corin. The group luckily managed to find glide cloths and are able to fashion them into makeshift parachutes before jumping out of the Sparrow Blade. The group softly land safely on the frozen ground, looking up at trees covered in snow, the bitterwood stretching for miles and miles around them. During their descent, Arvel gets separated from the team, landing awkwardly and breaking his leg. Lucius, Quill and Nova go to look for him, while Ayla and Sentry stay with the young girl Vala and her companions to set up a camp and keep them safe. The spellcasters soon find Arvel, but he's getting interrogated by a group of wild elves, who quickly turn violent and start taking all of their possessions and weapons and goods. After returning Arvel to the rest of the party, the group then start hatching a plan to get the spellcasters' weapons and items back. The group managed to track the wild elves, using Ayla's intuition and Quill's perception, and they soon find the camp. They try to stealth their way in, but are very quickly discovered, and suddenly a huge fight breaks out. The leader, Carla, emerges from her tent amidst all the chaos and uses her druidic magic to transform herself into a giant bear. She swipes a giant paw at Sentry and almost knocks her down in one hit, but eventually Carla is worn down. In a desperate attempt to stop the fighting, Lucius and Nova try to appeal to Carla's better nature. The young girl with the party, Vala, completely misreads the situation, however, and casts a tirade of powerful purple magic, killing Carla. The fight's over. The exhausted party trudge their way back to the crash site for some much needed rest, and while they're resting, Arvel tells the group of a town nearby they could travel to, Rosehall. And that concludes a real quick wrap up of Aerois Chapter 1. Hope you enjoyed. Stick around because there will be more coming your way whether you like it or not. Catch you in the next one, and see you on Sunday for more Aerois.